We are diving in to the new prototype randomizer with a special little surprise. We'll see if it comes up or not. Is this for the YouTube audience? I don't want to... Well, actually, you probably saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail probably has some clickbait related to the surprise. But in case you clicked on this video with your eyes closed on accident and you don't know what the thumbnail is, there's a surprise coming up for you specifically.
I'm interested in this.
Morning to you, too. How's it going, Ringtail? But yeah, if you are watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of that fun stuff. It's a free way to support me and get this video out into the algorithm. All that does help a lot, and I appreciate everybody who does participate in these silly little call to actions. There we go. And of course, you can always watch live, where you can engage in the how do I say this without getting demonetized? The prediction. You can predict whether or not I will do a specific thing, and if you predict correctly, you are rewarded with points that don't really do anything. They're just there to flex and have fun with. Or you can just join the chat and talk to me, talk to the other lovely people in chat, spam your favorite spinning fish emote. All that fun stuff. People click on videos with their eyes open? Who would do such a thing? Shield Rod? Iron Shield? Hey, yo. Okay, that'd be a nice combo to keep. Zombie, hello? Okay. Remember how I talked about earlier how I'm very consistent at the game? I lied. Apparently I don't know how to play the game anymore. Join the photosynthesis cult. True. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm moving. So you just start with the dash boots unlocked? Oh, I thought you had to collect them like a relic. So if you double tap forward, you get dash speed, like from the Godspeed boots, the Godwin the Golden boots. So I can do this and clear that jump in a single... Oh, okay. So when I do platforming, I should probably make sure I'm using the dash speed, right? I think backdashing is still slightly faster than the run speed if it's based off of the Saturn speed. Also, is there some acceleration to it? Or am I crazy? This is going to be fun to mess around with. I seem to be activating it a lot on accident, but that's not bad. Oh, it has the same restriction as well, where if you're attacking, your speed is slower. Oops. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, if you're in the air, the fastest thing you can be doing is the dash for sure to move horizontally. But on the ground, I think it's still backdashing. So now we need to damn, I'm not great at switching back and forth between them. Dude, activating the dash on purpose is actually kind of tough to do consistently. Dude, are my stats bad or what's going on? Is this faster than backdashing, actually? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go to in the marble gallery. I'll try and see if I can tell the difference. Because if it's based on the Saturn version, the Saturn dash is supposed to be slower than backdashing. Oops. Oh, it also lets you go through red doors faster. And it keeps your speed between here, okay? So the speed is always happening as long as you hold forward. Okay, if you don't mess up your backdashes, I think they're technically slightly faster. Okay. But they're about the same speed, so honestly, until I get a shield, it's probably more consistent to just be doing this. with the dash speed. Okay, I don't need that. I imagine jumping up these slopes is faster, so you don't get the slower walk speed. I assume walking up slopes is slightly slower. Yeah, it is. Gotta keep that in mind. Our HP's a little low, but we're probably fine. You lose some speed but more consistency. I imagine if you... Oh, wait. So I want to run down slopes but jump up slopes, I think is the correct way to preserve as much speed as possible. So if you can run down slopes, it's fine, but you want to jump up slopes. Wait, these are slopes I could be running down. It's tough. Yeah, my brain is like trying to switch between the two movement options, and it's like a struggle for sure. I have to be very consistent with my dash speed as well here. Because if I go too fast and mess up the rhythm, it won't be worth doing. Lots of muscle memory to undo, yeah. Dude, I'm really good at this game. I should be able to make this jump, yeah. With the extra movement speed, making jumps like that is actually pretty nice. Should have done the dash speed jump over that guy. The dash speed jumps will make it faster to skip certain enemies as well. This is interesting. It's like completely changing the way I'm seeing the level design. Which is probably why the game developers gave you the dash speed boots after the second castle, or into the second castle in the Saturn version. Also, those jumps are like free as hell. Also, frame perfectly switching directions, that way you maintain your momentum. I don't know if it's frame perfect actually, because I don't think I would be getting it this consistently if it was frame perfect. Probably like a 2-frame window. I don't know. Yeah, it can't be frame perfect because I've hit too many of them, is what I'm saying. Crazy was getting banned left and right. Were you really getting banned left and right? I feel like you got banned a couple of times. But, you know, what's a little banning between, you know, chat and streamer? If you don't get banned in your favorite stream, are you even trying? Fuck. Let's be real. The Claymore kind of sucks ass, is what I'm learning here. With this dash speed, you could probably do a couple of extra skips. With the dash speed plus Claymore combo, there's probably some cool stuff you could do. Now that I'm thinking about it. Ah! Oh god, don't die. Damn. I was trying to get like a dash dive kick thing going for that guy, but we'll worry about that later. We'll see what's in the shop here.
I'm interested in this.
It's gravity boots. Okay. That's fine with me. And a library card. That's probably our purchase here. Because... okay. Shop is looking like... I don't know, like 4 out of 10 right now. You can initiate it in the air? Oh, interesting. There's a... Can you... Oh, so after gravity jumping, I could use it, yeah. Oh. And here's Leap Stone. Okay. Now here's the real question. If I spam dive kicks with the dash speed, is that faster than shield dashing? Are we doing some harmony of dissonance tech? It might be. I'm interested in, maybe we should time some of this stuff sometime later. See how much faster this stuff is. I imagine your actual your speed from the dive kick doesn't change. So it's not like the dive kick is faster, so the front slide's not going to be any faster. What triggers the outer wall stuff? It's just RNG. It rains or has fog based off of RNG, and that's it. If we're doing complexity 8, I should... Do I just backtrack? Yeah, I'll just backtrack. That's fine. I'm thinking like, oh, Castle Keep, you should go there because there's a warp, and then you can warp back to Outer Wall. But honestly, I don't want to do that. Let's just go. I have the warp open, but... Oh, so walking off of a ledge also kills all of your momentum. The same way that it would otherwise. Okay. So you do need to jump off of ledges. Here's the idea. The dive kick gives you 7 pixels per frame insta. Oh, and I don't have to slow down for these fuckers. Okay. This might be faster. What's making you walk so fast? It's the prototype randomizer that we're playing. Fuck. Damn. You do have to be careful though, because you don't want to hard fall. So you want to dive kick close enough to the ground that it's like not a problem. Very interesting stuff here. I should check gravity boots first. I guess the downside, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, is I could have also checked Alchemy Lab stuff, but I'll just do that later, I think. What up, G-Milk? Hope you're having a good one. I love the Force of Echo. There's no reason to pick that shit up. Yeah, the idea is it's supposed to be somewhat similar to the Godspeed boots from the Saturn version. What the fuck is the gas cloud? I got gas lit by the fucking complexity, dude. Holy shit. I got scammed. The fuck is it? The mustache is looking great. Thank you. I grew it myself. At least it gives you warlock spells. Oh, on its own? You don't need mist alongside it? That's good. So the spell cost is decreased. And our intelligence is higher as well? Can I still get MP refill even though the screen doesn't pause? No. MP refill does not work with the anti-freeze technology. Familiar card, don't need that. Here's the real question. Is the actual tech to be front slide, canceling the front slide into dash into front slide? God, my hands can't handle that. That's so much inputs that I don't want to do. All right. Let's do entrance and alchemy lab then. Yo, what up, Ren? Get up there. It's funny, the same exact thing happens in the Saturn version sometimes when you're trying to run through there quickly. What up, Lady Kelgana? Kelgana? Welcome to stream. A regular YouTube viewer, let's freaking go. Nothing feels better than knowing the people from YouTube like to come over and watch the live stream sometimes. Very happy to see it. You can post Joel. Let's go. Ow. At least I was damage boosted the correct way. Dude, this check is, like, not as bad either. Yeah, I'll reset, because I think it's still faster than going back the normal way. But still, getting to that check is a lot nicer with the dash boots. You came from the OnlyFans? Well, you know. What do you mean I'm not already following you? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's true. I hacked into your account while you were asleep and forcefully unfollowed you. So that way we could have this conversation right now. I'm thinking 10 steps ahead. I'm planting fake memories into chatters so that way I can get more engagement on the live stream. Easy clap. Thanks for creating content for one of your favorite games. Well, thank you for watching. I'm just a silly, nerdy guy who likes a game from the 90s. And I'm just happy that there are other people out there who like and care about it too. I also think this game is just a beautiful video game for speedrunning and just general exploration and movement and having fun. And maybe one day, if this game gets like a really high scale, high visibility re-release, we'll see more people appreciate it for what it is. Dude, I'm so mad because I could have just went to Castle Keep, and it's obvious that now that I'm looking at it, the Castle Keep is the correct play. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. I don't even know if going back for this warp is faster either. Well, getting an MP max up's nice for my troubles if I could actually pick it up, dude. I'm going too fast. God damn. There's so little to talk about in chat. That's not true. We could talk about so many things. We could talk about, Yeah, welcome, Drew. Watch the videos every day. That is true. I do be posting daily videos, so for those that like to have something chill to fall asleep to, or just something to eat your breakfast with, I don't know. We do be posting daily. No bat. Yeah, no bat, but you know. Okay, so if you let go of forward, you lose your dash. So you can't like let go of forward and then repress forward expecting the dash input to stay. And also back forward gives you dash, it seems. Yeah, it does. That explains a lot why I was getting the dash before. Because I readjust my position quite a bit. Yeah, most games back forward will give you a dash that has them if you do it fast enough. I'll grab this. It might come in handy later. Yo! We have to update the tier 3 counter! Let's go! Thank you, King Carpad. I appreciate that. The 2-month streak. All right, let's grab some relics, and then I'll update the counter in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Ooh, hold up. Oh, I mean, yay. Wow. It's the greatest weapon of all time. Forward, down, forward, forward. Doesn't give you dash like the other characters that can run. In this version?
Stop talking to me!
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna save the game a lot because stop talking to me!
Me from the past does not want me to talk right now. Mermaid statue and Jewel of Open? What the fuck is happening? Thank you, Kishiro. Appreciate the 4 months. Yeah, Alucard and Saturn can use that shortcut. Forward, down, forward, forward. I'm getting it here. Unless I'm doing full neutral. I might be doing full or just like forward, down, down, forward. It seemed to be working for me just then. I don't know. Do I play on the OG console? I can. I choose not to, usually because it's less convenient. Because I have this like nice automatic tracker that tracks all my stuff for me. I can use like save states and rewinds. I can play on a controller that's more comfortable. So. But yeah, I have played this game on the original console. I've even played Randomizer on the original console before. The fast core is also nice, yeah. Save states and rewinds. Cheater confirmed? No, I don't think you can find evidence of me ever cheating in this game, so. So yeah, unfortunately, checkmate, atheists. Ooh, maybe killing enemies with dive kicks is better because I don't have to slow down as much. Oh, but if I hit a wall like that, yeah, I have to be careful there. I'm not even convinced that it's always faster to be dashing, but it's more fun, so that's why we're doing it. I should also put the gauntlet on now. I'll put this on. I'll put this on. And I think Claymore is honestly pretty ass, so I'll do this for now. The diagonal jumps is a shortcut input. It doesn't matter what controller you're using. You have to press up, down, down, forward, and then jump to get the diagonal gravity jumps. From the ground, that is. I personally do play on a Xbox 360 controller, though. But that's because I played the Xbox version of the game the most. The Xbox Live Arcade version. Out of all the versions, so. I had no idea. Yep. Exclamation mark movement. I have an entire movement guide that explains how Alucard works and all of the spells and shortcuts to do those spells. It's a very underrated video of mine from way back in the day. Yeah, no worries. I think exclamation mark tutorial as well will bring up all the tutorials that I think are relevant. I haven't updated it in a long time though. Also, boners, you know what to do. We stay rising in this household. Succubus had the bone. It be like that, you know? Whether you have the bone or not doesn't matter. It's about what's on the inside that matters. Specifically, bone inside succubus. That's the best I got. I don't know. Not me, horny baiting chat. I would never. For cheap laughs. Yo, more Vlads. Okay, interesting. Speaking of a weird thing that happened in Rando the other day, I used an elixir after Scylla and managed to get into the relic room before the gate rose. Thought I had a soft lock there for a while. Oh, so you cheated, is what you're admitting to cheating? Wow. Mods, send them to the Shadow Realm. Can I not summon Spirit? Hello? Or Soul Steal? Is Soul Steal harder? I think Soul Steal is harder now because of the added dash. Because if you initiate the dash with the Soul Steal input, it cancels it? Is that what I'm facing here? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I got it there with the dash active. I'm confused then. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what would cause the door to disappear there like that. You know what it is? If you killed Scylla while she was slightly off screen, you might have just done the Scylla glitch on accident. Did the door spawn on top of you afterwards when you like tried to leave the room? Because if so, that's just the Scylla skip glitch. Although I thought it was removed in Randomizer. It might not be, actually. OMG, you have the best sword in the game. You know it. Gotta stay out of the water because my movement speed's slightly faster. We haven't found anything down here for progression. If you have a clip of it, I could watch it and maybe give you some extra, I just walked through that frog! Am I cheating? I was like, did I activate some sort of invincibility glitch without realizing it? Wait, can you just run through the frogs? No, you cannot. What? I'm a dirty hacker? Very strange. Huh. Well, I know the frog hitbox is jank as hell on the Xbox version. I wasn't expecting this version to also maybe share similar flaws. I don't know. Well, I'm glad I checked this. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Well, more likely than not, this is progression, and we just need to go... There's a couple of different things we can do. We have enough MP with Hellfires because of the gas cloud to Hellfire our way to Silver Ring, which might be nice. I want to get the Mines Warp first. Just because I think it'll be nice. Whatever. Just hand is just hand. Give me extra spell damage as well. That's really good. Game is a masterpiece, no flaws at all. A friend of mine who streams Park and Harbor was recently playing through the game for the first time, and she got to experience the Symphony of the Night experience, that's for sure. It's one of my favorite things to do is to watch people, especially gamers, people who play other games, and she's no stranger to the genre, right? I was watching her playthrough, and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't blame you for getting fucking lost or not understanding or dealing with the cryptic bullshit of this game. Because, like, if you don't have that perspective, it's, like, easy to forget how dumb this game is for certain progression ideas. But this game came out in the 90s where it was expected that you, like, ask your big brother to, like, play the game for you, or you ask your friends on the playground to, like, help you get to the next section. So, I don't know. With Mist, I think what we do... It's really annoying, but I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and skip Spike Breaker. Oh yeah, finals is going to be starting in like 30 minutes. I scheduled the tournament finals, so we're doing it later. But yeah, one of the biggest takeaways I've realized from that playthrough, watching Parky do her playthrough, is the bosses in SotN are really bad. Like, compared to the rest of the game's quality, the bosses are genuinely pretty terrible for a casual playthrough. Because either they have some sort of gimmick that is, like, really annoying, that, like, kills you over and over again, or you just have enough damage to just kill them before they even do anything. Like, Akmedon and Death are great examples of bosses that just don't do anything. Split screen stuff hurts your brain. I'm sorry to hear that. Aurochs too. I think Aurochs is the different option, where Aurochs is way harder than most bosses in the game. For casual players. I've played Blasphemous before. I did not like Blasphemous. I didn't like Blasphemous 1 specifically. I think it's a really cool game, and it has a lot of what I like about SotN in it. It's just I couldn't get past the movement in the combat. In Blasphemous, I thought it was incredibly boring. Which, like, SotN, the combat's not necessarily boring, but it's, like, not balanced well. But the movement is the fun part, right? And playing a game with unfun movement, especially a 2D Metroidvania that requires a lot of backtracking, was just, it was too much for me. It was just, I couldn't stay engaged with the game long enough because the movement was so boring. You unlocked like one movement option every like 6 hours or something like that. It was really bad. There wasn't enough variety in the movement options to keep me engaged. And I think a lot of people don't realize that the thing that you interact with the most in a 2D Metroidvania is the game's movement system, because no matter what is going on, you are moving through the interconnected castle or world or whatever, right? So if the movement's bad, the whole game is bad. Have I played Blaster Master? Not really. I feel like I've probably booted it up once or twice, but haven't actually played it. Okay, Soul of Bat now makes me think that the final Vlad is... just in Spike Breaker. So I think we made the right call skipping the Spike Breaker in complexity, for sure. Blasphemous 2 is better. I've heard that Blasphemous 2 is way better, yeah. I think Symphony of the Night just has a conveyance problem because within Symphony of the Night is all of the answers a casual would ever need to the problems that the game presents. It's just that Symphony of the Night does not convey those solutions to the player in a convenient way, right? Like the way you're supposed to kill Richter to get the bad ending on your first playthrough is you first need to kill Granfalloon, who is a completely optional boss, and then you need to go behind Granfalloon, grab the Mormagil, which is strong versus holy. Then you need to piece together in your brain that Richter is holy, and therefore he will be, you know, weak to the Mormagil, and then you use that to kill him, right? Which, in my opinion, is maybe asking a little too much from the player, but yeah. That's like one example of the many examples of things that the game presents to the player that you're just supposed to figure out on your own, which I think is fine, but it's not nearly as easy for the player to pick up as like later games. Games in the future got a lot better at being like, oh, you don't know, like we're gonna give you a problem, but we're also gonna give you the tools to figure out the problem, and it's on you to like solve the problem yourself. But we're also gonna give you plenty of hints, so that way if you're at least paying attention, you'll be fine. Yeah, like where in Clock Tower for Gold and Silver Ring, like that hint isn't even accurate, but that's more of a translation issue. All right, depending if this is Final Vlad, we go straight to Second Castle. If not, we check Granfalloon maybe? Okay. I think we go straight to Second Castle. Because it's Granfalloon, which could be a random Vlad, which would be really bad for us. Or, because I think that has to be Spike Breaker. Oh, it doesn't have to be Spike Breaker, actually. Wait, we don't have Holy Glasses yet.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, and I don't have money to buy another library card. I'm dumb.
Farewell for now.
Well, we should just cheat. A little bit of Richter skip never hurt nobody. So that means Holy Glasses has to be here. I'm pretty sure. Which means Spike Breaker is in the second castle? Along with Echo? I think. Well, that's the other thing is the fairy is supposed to help you with hints. Like, for example, Parky's casual playthrough, she didn't figure out the Echo of Bat at all. Like, she didn't know that the Echo of Bat was a thing you could use in general. So she never used it. So the way that she got past the Spike Room, I think, is she just did, like, damage boosts or, like, Power of Mist stuff. I wasn't there for that part of the stream. I just know that she cheesed it. Which, honestly, is, like, not that uncommon from what I hear. Is like, if you never understand what Echo of Bat does, because the game doesn't give you great hints as to what Echo of Bat is or what it does. They just tell you that, like, here you go, Echo of Bat, it's a thing. And there's only one room in the game where it's actually useful. So, I don't know. In the description of Echo, does it say that it lets you see in darkness? Yeah, the fairy is supposed to tell you that some animals can see in complete darkness, but if you don't have the fairy equipped, which she didn't at the time, you'll never get that, like, hint. And the game never gives you the hint as to, like, how to use the fairy, or that the fairy is supposed to give you hints. I think the description says so. Well, what does the description say exactly? Don't say I think, because that does matter. The exact wording does matter. And not only that, another relic that doesn't tell you anything about it is gravity boots. It just says the wearer can jump higher, but doesn't actually explain how to do that. So the entire game, Parky never used a single gravity jump, not even on accident. Because she was just like, okay, I guess I can jump higher, but I don't know how. Yeah, mermaid statue doesn't tell you shit. Well, the mermaid statue, you don't even get to know about where to use it unless the fairy tells you, hey, this wall looks funny, but it's actually a floor. You know, it's behind a breakable floor. And all that leads to is a relic that lets you breathe underwater, which is only used for collecting map. And, like, maybe surviving certain underwater sections that, like, you don't need to go through. Like, the relic is fully optional. The snorkel doesn't do shit. Allows bat form to use sonar wave ability. Only useful in pitch black room? Is that part of the description? Only useful in pitch black room? I don't remember that. That sounds really weird to me. The sonar ability one is part what I remember, but I don't remember according to the wiki. Yeah, that doesn't... I think that was... Yeah, it doesn't have that last part. The wiki added that. I'm pretty sure. The snorkel is self-explanatory. Yes, but getting it is not. Wasn't there a manual to read where you'd get info for the game back then? Yeah, but like... You know? Yes, back in the day, the game manual had a ton of info. Isn't that the entire premise behind Tunic as a video game? But still. If you look at the game as an individual entity, right? There's only so much you can forgive for being like, oh, but the manual. You know what I mean? And this is my favorite game of all time. I'm not shitting on SotN as like some sort of contrarian asshole. I genuinely love this game more than any of you ever will. I'll grab the Varda. But I'm also not blind to the idea that the game has flaws, especially for a casual playthrough. Right? And that's not a bad thing. That's not like a diss against the game. It just means that you have to get info from outside of the game or work harder or just get lucky to experience more parts of the game, which some people will find interesting in and of its own right? But with the modern lens of video games and video gamers, nice, we can beat the game. That level of expecting that level of patience from somebody who just wants to experience a piece of media that's like historically very important, I think is asking a lot. So I don't get surprised when people are like, oh yeah, SotN's like a really cool game and has great vibes, but, and then they speak about all the downsides and the flaws. Like I see those flaws too, especially if you think about the game, like trying to play it now for the first time in 2024, right? With none of the knowledge that you had from your buddy Craig leaning over your ear in second period being like, did you know you can flip the castle upside down in Castlevania? And then you're just like, bullshit, Craig, fuck you, and your mom's fat. And then you and Craig never talk again because that was incredibly uncalled for. And to this day, you wake up in a cold sweat being like, man, I was so mean to Craig, and he was my only friend in second grade. Why did I do that to him? You know what I mean? I think this is a very universal experience that we all feel. But yeah, long story short, game is great, but is flawed. But the game also gets better the more you learn about it, which is a good thing. A game should I guess it's good for a game to have more layers buried underneath the surface for you to uncover and explore the more you play it, because that's what gives games more replayability value, in my opinion. And SotN is definitely one of those games. Who's racing? For the finals, it's going to be Durdrak versus Matthias, and that's going to be starting up in like 20 minutes. We were just doing like a little race, a seed to test out the new prototype stuff. The best games are flawed. I agree. I was watching, was it Maximilian, dude? He put out a list with his friends on the best PlayStation game of all time. And spoilers for the list. The #1 game was Metal Gear Solid. And my first instinct was like, really? Metal Gear Solid? Because as somebody who never played the game growing up and missed out on the historical context of the game coming out, playing it for the first time, I was like, this game is like really cool. But there's so much fucking backtracking, man. The game is like 5 hours long, and 2 of the 5 hours is backtracking, bro. Like, come on, man. That's my biggest complaint about Metal Gear Solid, is that there's just so much fucking backtracking that you don't even like get a bunch of use out of. One of the earliest Strand type games. It's so true. Nice. GG's. Yeah, all the memorable moments in Metal Gear can be boiled down to like an hour of gameplay at most, and then the rest of it is just fucking Snake's dummy thick ass running down a hallway. Oh, because I didn't get the sensor mines from all the way back in disc 1, gotta run back there. Time to backtrack through all of these fucking hallways with dogs. You know, it's... And it's usually the cutscenes as well. The cutscenes are Kino. I will say, it's pure cinema. I'm never going to shit on Metal Gear for that. But the actual moment-to-moment gameplay, if you're not, like, in a boss fight or, like, doing interesting stealth stuff, you're just backtracking.
At least do them no harm, for theirs is already.
I do like Snake's dummy thick ass. It's true. It's true. Damn, I got caught ranting on Metal Gear Solid. Hey, YouTube, we're done with the YouTube video. There's going to be a new one tomorrow. But before you do that, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and join the live streams on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. And I'll see you then in the live streams. Bye-bye, YouTube. Goodbye. Woo!